to talk about something that's irritated me quite a bit, and I have had to learn otherwise through owning this car, and something I was slightly concerned about before I bought it. And I've watched a lot of reviews about this car, and a part of the issue I have with almost every review of this car is all this competition with how fast a transmission shifts. So it's become this great battle of who can have the fastest shifting automatic transmission, because it shaves fractions of a second off of the quarter mile, 0 to 60, whatever time. And when I watched reviews of this car, and even the automatic Corvette, and everybody talks about how it has a really slow shifting automatic transmission. And that's confused me a little bit, because I'm thinking I'm buying this car, and I bought the automatic because it's, you know, hip problems and whatever, but it's like, oh, you know, I'm going to have this slower transmission, especially for modern car markets, when it isn't. To me, I feel like there is a happy balance between a fast shift in an automatic and a rewarding experience in shifting. And this car, with its multi-personalities and shifting differently at different RPMs, and when you get into it and you hit performance shift mode, I mean, it's really, really fast. But if it was faster, if it didn't have the charismatic bark sound when it pops, it, to me, would be missing and like a part of its personality. I like feeling the subtle, I guess, skip in power when it shifts, and hearing it bark and hearing it pop. It gives the car another element of excitement. It's like driving a manual. You drive a manual, you want to feel it shift. Well, in the automatic, you still get to feel it shift. You still get to feel, you know, some charisma in it. And when you're downshifting and the RPMs are way up and it's doing everything it does, it's, for an automatic, it is very, very rewarding. And I feel like I would rather be rewarded with a transmission that has personality than something that just flawlessly shifts instantaneously all the time. And I watched the new ZL1 go around the ring with the new 10-speed transmission, and I didn't even almost know what I was looking at. It was like the needle's just like bouncing. 2 different RPMs, and it's shifting so fast. And I own a new Camaro with the 8-speed automatic, and one of my favorite things when you get into it, because I've only really been in like 2nd and 3rd gear while you're, you know, into the car, is when you shift and it barks and it just, I don't know, it excites you in ways that go beyond how fast it shifts, and it rewards you as a driver with a feel and a feedback. It's like having completely electric steering. Everybody bitches that it takes the feel out of the car. Well, having a transmission that you don't feel shift does the same thing. Everybody wants it super fast, but then everybody wants a manual, and everybody wants this and that and the other. Well, where do you draw the line? Where does it become a great harmony of reward, performance, and everything? And I feel like this car has done an exceptionally good job of that. Even down to the steering feel and everything. Like, it's a really delicate balance for manufacturers. They can make it really, really easy, and then everybody complains it's too easy. They make it really hard, everybody complains it's too hard. So where do you draw the line? Where do you guys draw the line? I've read hundreds and hundreds of your comments on all the different videos, and everybody that owns this car absolutely loves the transmission. Watch car reviews, and, well, it's kind of slow, and it's kind of sluggish, and it's kind of this. But nobody talks about reward. Nobody talks about feedback. Nobody talks about what it's like to actually own this car. I am not a car reviewer. If I wanted to be, I could be. I would go down to the dealerships, I would drive them around, I would spend an hour of my time, and I would tell you guys what I think. Instead, I'm telling you guys what it's like to own. I'm telling you guys what it's like to do every aspect of owning new cars, owning this car, the new Camaro, things that I've never heard talked about that I have found to be my favorite points about this vehicle. And that's just it in a nutshell. There is such thing as too good. I watch these videos, the new McLarens and all this, and the new transmissions and everything they're doing, and it would be mind-blowing to drive. I have absolutely no doubt. I have no doubt I would love it to absolute bits, but in different ways, and things about it I would like for different reasons. But this car, I like that it's not so well refined that it's just like playing a video game. When you shift and you feel it pop and it kind of just jerks you a little bit, like that's a part of owning these cars, and that's what gets me excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think we're hitting break points where it's just too fast? There's just too much life and character sucked out of these cars to maintain the reward for street cars. I mean, race cars are race cars. They don't hit the street. They do what they do. They put down the most ridiculous lap times with drivers that are so good it isn't even funny. But for us everyday people who work 9 to 5, buy these cars, some of us daily, some of us weekend, whatever you do with these cars, do you feel like we're hitting a nice balance? Should it be better? Or should we revert a little bit and give you more character and more feedback? Let me know. Till next time, guys, take care. That's so cute. That's so cute. Little Chevy. My little brother.